The combs, the leaves, every part of this plant, the taro plant, is poisonous. Do not eat without cooking it. Fresh green leaves, they look juicy. Do not juice them. Do not juice these leaves. It's toxic. Do not eat any part of this plant without cooking it. This is how to grow taro from grocery shop taro. This side of the comb facing up in the soil. Use any one of them, but I'm more likely to use the smaller one. What I would generally do is to just put it in the soil as a whole. Taro has a lot of health benefits, and it's also grows very well any time of the year. You can use it for food or for decoration. A very beautiful display of leaves. These leaves made this plant to be called elephant's ears. Its scientific name is Colocasia esculentum. It is native to West Africa, but it can grow everywhere, and it grows all over the world. I put this whole comb into the soil. You can see the one that I've already cut up, that is quite small. I put it in the soil as well, but I'm not expecting it to grow. So I put this in the soil along with the whole comb that I actually planted. And within a few weeks, it started to germinate. You can see the portion. I took it out of the soil so that I can photograph it. The white portion sticking out, that is going to go up and become the leaves, and you have the roots surrounding it. So I put it back inside the pot, and this is the taro plant that I have. And later on, I realized that the second one that has been half cut has also grown, and that is what you see here. So now, unexpectedly, I have 2 taro plants. I wasn't sure you could grow it from the one that was cut, but this now shows us that yes, whether it's a whole comb or it's half, it can grow. It was growing outside during the summer months and receiving the sunshine. So I would sometimes cut the leaves and use it in cooking. And then as winter comes along, I brought the pot indoors because it cannot survive the winter. What I've observed, and as you can see, is the leaf petals started to grow long because this plant is not getting enough sunshine. It's very long and tender, and they were going to be breaking easily. So if you bring your taro plant indoors, please place it by a window. Make sure it's still receiving sunshine. It cannot survive just indoors without receiving direct sunshine. The stems are weak and they just flail all over and crack and break. So I've cut off a lot of the leaves until I have just 2 leaves. That is 1 leaf on each of these plants. The taro continues to grow. The leaves can be used in different recipes. You can put it in your food, but you must cook it. The taro leaves are uric and it's considered to be at a poisonous level. So just as the combs must be cooked, the leaves must also be cooked. And they can cause itchiness, so you can't just dip your hands into the water. You need to put on some sort of gloves as a form of protection, just to avoid the itchiness that can be caused by the taro comb and plant. But it's got a lot of nutritional benefits. It gives us vitamins A, vitamin C, contains antioxidants, it's good for fiber, proteins, minerals. The stems are weak, and so today I'm going to cut off the spare stems and just have one leaf per plant. So I'll cut this off and the plant can just go on with the one leaf. When the leaf is this dry, you don't use it, you just throw it away into the compost. But if it's still looking fresh, those are the ones that we can use for cooking. Don't use a leaf that is still very young. The taro plant, one leaf will give rise to another leaf, and then that leaf will give rise to another leaf. That is how the taro plant grows. So don't take a leaf that is so young and so tender it has not even given rise to any leaf. Make sure you only use those leaves that are matured. They have given rise to a separate leaf before you can say the uric level will have reduced, and then you can use it for food. Now we have 2 leaves on this plant, and very soon they will both bear 1 leaf each. After that, I will cut up these leaves and use them for cooking. I will cook them along with something like okra or ewedu, that's called jute in English, and it makes a nice dish. This is what it looks like when it's bearing a little baby leaf, and gradually this baby leaf will get bigger and start to look separate from the mother leaf. Each leaf will bear a young leaf. Within 3-4 days, we have a fresh new leaf. The taro is a staple food all over the world, but nobody juices it and nobody uses it in a salad. You need to cook it, either the leaves or the comb. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video.